Have your elbow lately been flaring up? Or maybe you just have elbow problems in general. Maybe you know someone that has elbow problems. But have you actually considered that elbow problems can have an emotional psychosomatic reason behind it, especially if there's no plausible diagnosis for it? Stay tuned to find out more about this. Hi, everyone. My name is Evette Rose, founder of Metaphysical Anatomy Technique, which is a powerful, graceful healing technique that is designed to help you to shift trauma, anxiety, depression in your life as well. And just as I was about to start this here with you, it started to rain. So I hope that you can hear it, because for me, it's all about transformation, freshness, and newness. It's like a new chapter. So enjoy this beautiful rain here with me. And also this healing technique that I designed, you can find out so much more about it at evetterose.com. Find me there. I'm always up to something with really cool events and, Zoom live meditations, and just connect with people as well. So if you're feeling the feeling of the isolation in the pandemic, come join me. We're there, a beautiful community. So guys, also this healing technique that I designed is also based on Metaphysical Anatomy, the book of 679 medical ailments that I wrote. And the reason why I'm holding this up is that actually this book is actually going to be playing quite a big role in today's topic, because we will be looking in a minute or so at elbow problems. Here you can see elbow problems. And we're going to be looking at what is the psychosomatic stress behind elbow challenges? Because this book I wrote, having worked with thousands of people, and noticing, patterns and algorithms between, people's behavior, and it doesn't matter if they're in Canada or one is in Australia. If they have elbow problems on the left-hand side, then they all have the same emotional stress, even though the environment might be actually quite different, but the emotional reaction is the same. It's pretty amazing. So we'll be looking at what's going on here with elbow problems in a minute. So let's also just explore here elbow problems for a few seconds before we dive into the psychosomatics of this, because elbow pain is often caused by overuse. I mean, yes, absolutely. There's, physical injuries, there's physical causes as well. Maybe you have a skin rash even on your elbow, and that's now become inflamed, and it has now issues, with it penetrated through the skin into the tendons, or maybe, the tissue. So a lot of things can actually be the cause of this as well. But then again, that changes the psychosomatics a little bit. But let's talk about elbow problems here in general, because a lot of sports, a lot of hobbies, maybe a lot of different type of jobs, and repetitive hand movement and wrist movement or arm movements can actually contribute to this. I hope that you can hear the rain. It's really beautiful. It's so great. I'm actually here in Bali. I live in Bali, and the rain here is just this beautiful tropical, hard, thundery, warm rain. It's not that cold type of rain. It's the warm type of rain. It's like when you walk in it outside, you feel like you're walking into a shower. It's actually quite nice. So coming back to what I was saying here about elbow problems. So elbow pain may occasionally also be because of arthritis, but in general, your elbow, it could be there's a joint that's less, prone to being wear and tear. Maybe there's some damage in other joints as well that can now cause a dysfunction or an imbalance in the elbow joint as well. And elbow disorders might also involve any of the following, which can be arm muscles, elbow ligaments, tendons, and also bone in the arm, and bursae. But common causes of elbow problems and pain can actually, of course, broken arm, we know that. It can also be bursitis, which is joint inflammation. It can be a dislocated elbow, which absolutely sucks. We have golfer's elbow, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. It can be sprains, it can be fractures, it can be trapped nerves even. So when you think of causes of joint pain, most people immediately go to age. We always think that there must be something related to age. Are you getting old? Well, no, younger people can actually also be affected by this condition. And even too much exercise, injury or arthritis can cause this. However, medical professions also link the pain to emotional stress, such as anxiety and depression. Now, when we also look at the cause of elbow problems, let's say now what we have here with elbow is normally about how flexible are you about a decision that you need to make. What is it that you need to make a decision of that you feel really perhaps maybe unbalanced, vulnerable, or unsafe with, or very unsure. Maybe you absolutely hate uncertainty, and now you're in a situation which people who hate uncertainty, this is now your worst nightmare. You have to make a decision, but you don't make a decision because you don't know which way it's going to go, because it triggers fear of uncertainty. So now what we're looking at is, let's say, for example, the elbow problem is on the left side. Now it can be looking at maybe issues that you're having, relating to mom, relating to your femininity, spirituality, maybe your path in that, decisions relating to that. If it's on the right-hand side, now we're looking at that, masculinity, leadership. Where is it that you are in relationship to that? What decision do you need to make in relationship to that as well? So elbow, of course, is all about stubbornness. It's about where do you feel that you have to really almost assert yourself to create, a change or a shift that you want. But then again, also perhaps maybe burning bridges, or maybe you know that you have that pattern. So of course, now what happens? You avoid that. So you avoid expressing yourself because you don't want to burn bridges. You don't want to lose certain people. But in most cases, maybe what you're feeling could be just also a fear, right? A fear based on past trauma, past rejection, past, backlashes that came from confrontation when you did communicate what it is that you wanted. And or maybe you were made to feel guilty or shameful for making decisions that was about you. It was about your needs. It was about where you wanted to go into life. So all of these aspects and these patterns can be quite different. So when we also look here at, elbow problems, it's also, and if you go here with me in the book, if you have your copy, it's about elbow problems are related to feeling very indecisive, right? So fear of the unknown, not knowing whether to leave or to continue a project, a job, or even a relationship. So it's almost like imagine hitting a card like stalemate. Stalemate. It's like, what do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Is this healthy for me? Is it not healthy for me? At the end of the day, you have to decide, how do I feel within this situation? Whatever it is that is your emotional pain point in your life. Look at what is your emotional pain point in your life and how do you feel in relationship to that? Because the answer to that will tell you already much clearer what needs to be done. But now it begs the question, how much do you value your quality of life? How much do you value your emotional quality of life? Do you value it enough to actually take action, to take steps, to make decisions? Or are you going to continue to play it safe and continue to pull the short end of the rope? So that, guys, is what this condition is here to tell you. So I hope that helps. And remember to subscribe here to my channel. Stay up to date with the latest and greatest information as well. Find me at evetterose.com. See where I'm at. Come join me if you want and have fun. Ask questions live as well as live interactions. And guys, until next time, be the light that you are. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure that you learned a lot. So guys, subscribe to my channel here and also hit the notifications bar, and so that you can get notified every time when I upload a new video. So guys, also remember to share the video and also look out for courses that I have below in the description bar. And until next time, be the light that you are.